Hey guys, this is Justin from Creator Up. I teach the How to Crack the Kickstarter Code class on Creator Up. And I think it's really important that I tell you guys a little bit about what to expect when running a crowdfunding campaign. A lot of people think that if you build it, they will come. You put up a cool idea and people will just show up and start funding you. Well, I'm sorry to say that it's not that simple. It takes a tremendous amount of work. It takes a tremendous amount of authenticity and really a lot of outreach and just needing to work hard and have a great team behind you. So once again, it's not as simple as just put up a cool idea, hit the launch button and people will just find it. The Kickstarter landscape and the crowdfunding landscape as a whole is much more competitive, and therefore you need to make sure that you're working your tushies off to stand out. So one thing to think about is your preparation and your team building. Make sure you have a great team of people who can do everything from graphic design to blogger outreach to making your video and so on and so forth. The more people you have involved on your team, the more they can reach out to their friends, family, and audiences individually and really branch out to bring in a big audience. So having a team of hardworking individuals, super important. Being prepared to write your updates. You should be putting out an update, whether it's written, photos, video, almost every day, at least every other day or every 3 days, and ideally very consistently. So if you can in advance, put together a schedule of, what might you want to talk about on this day, on this day, and this day to keep people involved, keep them interested. Okay, so you're gonna want to do a lot of updates. You're gonna want to release a lot of graphics. You're gonna want to release as many ways where people can help as possible. So if in advance you can set up, here's how you can help document with instructions and even collateral like images that they can post on Facebook and so on, that will help a lot as well. Just know that it takes a lot to stand out. And if you're gonna stand out above the competition, you need to show that you're working for it. And people have a lot of respect for that. I know for me personally, there was a project called Perennials, which was a theater show. And the young lady came to my Kickstarter lab course in Venice Beach. And I remember for me, it was how hard she was working that really stood out and caused me to help fund it. So that level of authenticity, that level of passion, seeing her updates coming every couple days and seeing how she was making progress actually helped me to increase my pledge on her campaign. So that was really important. So one last thing to think about is that you want to make sure you're communicating when people ask you questions. So for instance, if somebody puts a comment, say thank you for your comment or answer it quickly. Send thank you messages to all your followers. Even ask them questions and be really engaging, because the more someone feels that they're part of your campaign, the more likely they are to spread the word and even up their pledge in certain situations. So those are some thoughts on what to expect when doing crowdfunding. It's not just gonna come, it's up to you to market the page yourself. And if you do it right, if you do it properly, I think it's a great opportunity to bring in, great backers, great pledge amounts, and ultimately fund your projects. So that's it for that. I'm Justin, Creator Up, and I teach the How to Crack the Kickstarter Code class.